Namaste. So, Om No Narayan. I was bringing up that in the previous path that I was in, the disciples were impressed because when they went to the Guru, he would know what they were thinking, and they thought, "Wow, you know, he must be very special." And I was wondering what comment you would have on that.
Yeah, it's easy. I know what the disciples were thinking as well. I, me, my. That's simple. Everything comes down to ego. You know, what I want, what I don't want, my desire, my diversion, how I feel, what I want. You know, it's the same thing every time, you know. So that's very simple, okay?
So you have a question. We're in Rishikesh in India right now, in the background with the Ganges River. So, speak loud.
I was wondering if a sadhaka is in a partnership and their Kundalini awakens strongly, and their partner is not necessarily involved in spiritual practice, what consequences may come about, or what bearing that may have on the relationship ultimately.
Yeah. It's very important if you're in a relationship and you have an awakened Kundalini to let your partner know that it can be awakened. And this has happened with numerous students. And so you really need to pick somebody that is on the path as well, because otherwise you have a lot of difficulty that arises when you have one that's on the path and one that's not on the path, and then all of a sudden these kriyas are beginning and they're wondering what the heck's going on, you know. So yeah, it's better, you know, if you're not in a real strong relationship to really become clear on what you want. And if it's really the path that you're seeking, then try to find a partner that's also geared towards the path.
Okay.
But, you know, no matter what, you really have to tell your partner once Kundalini becomes active that this does occur, that one can awaken their Kundalini, their partner's Kundalini as well.
Okay.
So this is very important.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And another question, if I may. I've lost all train of thought. Let me try and get it back.
So no questions.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this happens
back.
here.
Okay.
People come with questions, and 5-10 minutes into it, they're gone. And so this is common. But I think we have it back
Okay,
again.
we may
So
have
let's
it
try
back
it again.
in part.
I'm reminded of a question.
Oh,
Okay, speak loudly.
Okay, we've got a question.
Speak loudly.
I'm reminded of a question for a grihast and to continue to do the responsibilities at home and being in the profession for right living. What is the best way to progress rapidly on the path?
To summarize the question.
Yeah, the question is pretty easy. When you're at work or when you're with family, you're doing your karma yoga. Okay, so one has duty to family. You do your duty to your family. And when you're at work, you do your duty at work. And you're doing seva. Okay, so you do it to your best of your ability without looking for the end reward. Okay, so everything that you have can be used for the path. Whether it's doing karma yoga, whether it's bhakti yoga, no matter what, you can use it for part of your path, okay? So if you're at work, be at work. Okay, when you're at home, take care of what you need to do for your responsibilities. If you're already in a relationship and you're thinking, oh, I want to take sannyas, whatever, you know, and then you have to finish your family obligations. When you have a child, you have to raise the child. You have to make provisions for that. You can't just leave in the middle of having a family. If you make that commitment, then you have to follow it through. And when your child